And welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. I am JDZ Gaming. Let's take a look at our journal real quick and mark some of these things as read. Okay, we fought Samuel the last time we played. So that has been updated, and we have these other two left, Layson and Tornaz. Okay, and then let's see, did we get something new here? We already know about that. We took care of that already. Oh, maybe this was different. The refugees are dead to a man, but the Darkspawn in the area are defeated. Report this news to the Chantry Board. And we're going to wait to do that. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, we got all of these earlier. The last episode. Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. We are going to be going to... Now, are we actually going to be working on this at the same time? Probably, as working on this. Seek the Circle's help to free Connor. All right, let's press forward. Yeah, we couldn't unlock that chest. All right, let's go. Oh, he's got something new here. What's this? What's this about?
The Mages Collective thanks you. Make us smile upon you.
Oh, okay, so I just need to turn the quest into him. I guess we had one in here. I don't remember. I mean, I know I just looked at it, but I don't remember. All right, let's go. Go talk to this person.
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass.
Why do you look like Alistair? You really do. I'm a Grey Warden. I seek the assistance of the mages.
Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it.
Oh, you want to be funny. I don't have to prove anything to you.
So I'm not good enough for you. Fine. See if you get into the tower on your own.
I warn you, my patience is wearing thin.
Is that bad? Look, I'm, just trying to do my job. I'll take you right now, just like you wanted.
Yeah.
Come along, I suppose.
That's right. Do what I ask you to do. Wow. Ooh, some combination spells can produce very interesting effects. Do not be afraid to try.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
The doors are barred. Are they keeping people out or in?
Now we wait and pray.
What's going on here?
We're dealing with a very delicate situation. You must leave for your own safety.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I was sent here for a specific task, and it will be accomplished. No, the mages have an obligation to the Grey Wardens.
I am weary of the Grey Warden's ceaseless need for men to fight the Darkspawn, but it is their right. You'll find no allies here. The Templars can spare no men, and the mages are indisposed. I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls.
This is why we cut the tongues from mages in Parvolan.
I will admit to agreeing with your companion. Maker knows the Kunari would not have gotten themselves into this position.
Sounds like the Templars haven't been doing their job.
My men did what they could, but it wasn't enough. They took us by surprise. We were prepared for 1 or 2 abominations, not the horde that fell upon us.
What is your plan?
I will destroy the tower, raze it to the ground. But I cannot risk more of my men. The doors remain shut, and they will protect us for now.
I really don't understand that logic. You keep the door shut to the Darkspawn, and you're just gonna hide out? I mean, what good does that do? I don't understand that logic. That's no solution. Doors can be broken.
We do not mean for the doors to stay closed forever. Everything in the tower must be eliminated. I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
Right of annulment? Yeah, what's that?
The right of annulment gives Templars the authority to neutralize the Mage Circle. Completely.
That don't sound good.
The mages are probably already dead. Any abominations remaining in there must be dealt with, no matter what.
This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again.
There must be another way.
If there was, do you not think I would have chosen it? There are only abominations left in this tower. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find nothing.
When did you send word to Denerim?
A while ago, and it worries me. The Civil War has no doubt caused much turmoil. Has the Chantry been caught up in it? I can only guess. Denerim must have received our message. It cannot be much longer.
If I help you deal with the Circle, will you lend me aid?
If, by some miracle, you destroy the abominations, yes. The Templars will join your army. Without word from Denerim, I must determine our course. Surely destroying Darkspawn is a worthy goal.
Is that all you can offer me?
We have nothing to offer you, but gratitude and service. I have heard the tower holds many valuable artifacts. I expect we'll have to consider them lost or destroyed.
Okay, I like the way he puts that. Okay, I must give this some consideration.
Perhaps that is best. A Grey Warden has many other things to be concerned about.
Ooh, saving game. Quest updated. Broken Circle. Investigating the Circle Tower. Something terrible has changed. The Circle Tower has been overrun by abominations and demons. Knight Commander Gregor intends to use the right of annulment on the Circle, but is waiting for reinforcements to arrive from Denerim. In the meantime, he has locked the great doors of the tower so that none of the abominations may escape. You may want to investigate this further. And has anything changed with the Arl? No. Okie dokie. Let's look around here. Oh, good. A quartermaster. A vase. All right, let's go over here.
Maker have mercy on.
Take that. What's the matter, dude? Can I talk to you? No. Cannot. Hello there, Quartermaster.
I wish this were over. We're running low on supplies, and I don't know how much longer we'll last.
I hope you have enough supplies that I can use. Do you need help?
We need the abominations and demons out of this place, if that's what you mean. If you have anything to trade, that would be helpful too.
I sure do. Okay, let's see here. We can sell him the stagger, because we don't need it. And honestly, we don't have a crossbow, so I really don't need these fire bolts. Darkspawn staff. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to this for now. Oh man, so many things in here I wish I could save to a chest. Let's see, this can be sold. This can be sold. Sell that. Okay, now let's see about getting some crafting materials. Wow, I can't afford none of this stuff. Wow, he doesn't sell any elf fruit? What's up with that? Am I missing something here? Greater health poultice. A backpack. Oh man, it's 6 gold. Don't even have enough for that yet. I'm gonna have to make a note to come back here and buy this from him. Well, I really would rather make our own health poultices, but we don't have the elf root to do so, so I guess we're gonna have to buy his. And these injury kits too. This stinks. Oh man, nope, that ain't gonna work. You know what? We might need to go back to camp. I'm trying to remember if the dwarves had any elf root. Yeah, let's see if we can leave and come right back.
And I'm off.
Let's go to camp. Of course, we'll have to talk with everybody before we leave, but the main thing I want to do is check and see what we can buy from him. Bodan.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Let me see your wares, please.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Okay, I want to say his stuff is a little cheaper, but let me see. No elf root. Stinks. We have plenty of flasks. Oh, this stinks. I think we have plenty of lyrium. I hope we can find some health poultices along the way. of our monies. It's gonna be gone. Let me see here. Let me just check and see if anybody can put on some other armor that we can get rid of. Morgan. Okay, you good there, Leliana. Okay, we can have her put that on, and then we could sell that. Oh, Bentley. Let's see here. +5. Let's put that on him. Cold resistance. Electricity resistance. So I'll just keep these in my inventory. Okay, I can't wear any of that stuff, and he should be good. And you're good for your armor. Stan, I'm pretty sure is good. Oh man, those boots are nice. Okay, Leliana. I can put this on you, even though I can't use it. At least you can use it. Fatigue doesn't go up too much. All right, let's put those on her. There my doggies go barking. I have no idea what they're barking about. Put that on her. Hopefully she'll be okay. She's at 10%. Yeah, she's a little less than Alistair. Okay, so now let's sell him.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
All right, let's go ahead and sell these. All right. That line dart loaded a little bit and gave us a little bit more money, not much. Okay. All right. Is that Sten over there pacing? All right, let's go talk with Morgan.
What do you wish of me?
Let's see here.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Nope, never mind for the personal. Let's ask her something else.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
We already asked her about if anything could be done for a possessed mage. Can you teach others to become a shape changers? I don't remember if we asked her that.
Possibly, if I had the desire to. I do not.
Okay, I don't remember that response. And why not?
I was told to accompany you and to help you, and that I shall. This may extend to the teaching of my mother's skills in time. For now, I simply do not know you well enough. I promise nothing.
Okay. We're gonna leave you to yourself there, Morgan. Let's go see what Negative Sten has to say.
Yes. Speak, then.
What did you mean by human wisdom?
Perhaps if humans sought wisdom beyond the walls of chantries, they might find it now and then.
And I suppose you think the Qunari have found wisdom?
I know. Wisdom is like breath. You need it, but no other can give you theirs.
How are you supposed to find it then?
It's everywhere. In every moment of eternity, there is a chance to find it. You have only to reach for it. There is little point in pursuing this. We should move on.
Okay, all right. Good.
As you wish.
Bye. Oh, wow. He actually approved by 11 for that. Okay. That was a good choice. All right, Alistair. Future husband.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
Why did you keep your birthright a secret?
You never asked?
That's a cheap answer.
All right. If you want the full explanation, I'll give it to you. The thing is, I'm used to not telling anyone who didn't already know. It was always a secret. Even Duncan was the only Grey Warden who knew. And then, after the battle, when I should have told you, I don't know, it seemed like it was too late by then. How do you just tell someone that?
Yeah, I guess I can understand.
I should have told you, anyway. It was important for you to know. I guess part of me likes you not knowing.
Oh, really? Why? What happens when people find out?
They treat me differently. I become the bastard prince to them, instead of just Alistair. I know that must sound stupid to you, but I hate that it shaped my entire life. I never wanted it, and I certainly don't want to be king. The very idea of it terrifies me.
What? Come on, man. We're gonna have to change that attitude. Don't want to be king? Why not?
Hello? Have you met me? I'm no leader of men. I don't want to be the person sitting on the throne and making... Duncan doesn't usually recruit cowards. I thought we were all...
What?
I guess I should be thankful that Eamon is far more likely to inherit the throne. If he's all right. Oh, I hope he's all right. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. I guess I was just hoping that you would like me for who I am. It was a dumb thing to do.
Okay, so some of that dialogue did not match the subtitles. Like who you are, you're kidding, right? That doesn't sound like the appropriate answer to say to him. That sounds kind of negative. We're gonna just say apology accepted.
I guess it's kind of a relief that you know now. Let's go.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's Sten still. Skill acquired. What? What's the skill? What skill? Something for Alistair or me? What the heck? Okay. Did he get a level up in this? I don't know what happened there. I'm gonna have to go back and look. Alistair, I want your approval to go up.
What do you need? Ask away.
Did we ask him to tell us about the Grey Wardens?
Such as they are.
Is there a headquarters somewhere?
Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt. Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfelds, 1,000 miles from here. But I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go.
So what happens now that there's just 2 of us?
I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Logain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
Well, we need to start rebuilding the Order.
I mean, eventually we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right? But I don't know how to do the joining, or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic, and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it. Unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be 2 of us for now. Until more come from elsewhere.
What would happen if we just left?
Just left? You mean just left Ferelden? I don't know. If there's an archdemon, however, we're supposed to be the only ones who can defeat it. And that means the Blight would grow unchecked. Eventually, other Grey Wardens in Orlais and other lands would hear about it, and they would come to fight it, but they wouldn't come in time to save Ferelden. There's no way. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, no more questions.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need?
Never mind. Let's look at Alistair real quick. Where is... He is in the neutral category. Alright, we gotta bump it up here. Okay, Alistair. Thank you. Hey, Leliana.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
Why would someone like you be doing in Lothring's Chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
Yeah, what is meant by that? You just don't seem to belong in a cloister.
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
Affirmed? What is that?
We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the Chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken.
What did you do before that?
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. Wait a minute, I'm not done talking to you.
Yes? Well, here I am.
You were a traveling minstrel. Do you have tales to share?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Well, let's start at the top here. Tell me about Darkspawn.
Chantry law says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn. In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know. In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin, and it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of her hubris.
Okay, know of any stories from Orlais?
Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of Aveline, the Knight of Orlais.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
A long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer. He had hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods. Before the cold could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own. Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield a sword as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot.
Go ahead, continue. It's interesting.
Aveline's Dalish guardians saw that she could easily best any Orlesian chevalier in battle, and wanted to show the cruel humans the child they had left to die. They bestowed upon her a fine horse and armor, and sent her to prove herself to her people in the grand tourney. Now in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms, let alone compete in the grand tourney, but Aveline kept her helmet on and was not discovered.
Did she win the tourney?
Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd. Eventually, she came face to face with the knight Kaleva in the grand melee. Aveline had already bested him in the joust, and Kaleva was determined not to lose a second time.
Don't tell me he's gonna
Out of
cheat.
desperation to regain his honor, Kaleva tripped Aveline and tossed her to the ground, ripping off her helmet as he did so. Silence fell upon the arena as Aveline was revealed. Kaleva declared the previous competitions invalid. A woman had taken part, and this was not allowed. But the crowd cheered for Aveline. Kaleva was furious, for he had lost to a woman and was now being shamed. Blinded by his rage, he forced Aveline to her knees. "Know your place, woman," cried he, and slit her throat.
What? That's terrible.
The son of the king, Prince Freyan, was present. He recognized Aveline's skill and bravery and began to see the injustice done to the women in his land. When he was made king, he rewrote the laws of Orlais so that women could also become chevalier. He honored Aveline and knighted her after her death. And to this day, any female who is knighted reveres Aveline the Brave, for she is the patron of all women chevalier.
Oh man, that was good. That was a good story. There was another story I wanted to hear. What would that be?
Which one?
What do you know about Andraste?
Andraste was the Maker's chosen. The Maker had long since abandoned the world when the sound of her singing turned his ear. Beauty, grace, and wisdom enraptured him, and he offered to take her from this flawed world to become his divine bride. But Andraste had an earthly husband and would not forsake him. Instead, she beseeched the Maker to return to his people once more. So earnest was her plea that the Maker was moved, and promised that he would create a paradise on earth if all abandoned their false gods and turned once more to him. And this is why Andraste began her exalted march on the idolaters of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker granted her his powers with which to smite her enemies. Andraste brought the Imperium to its knees, and her victories converted many to the worship of the Maker.
And how did Andraste die?
Alas, it was the frailties of men that betrayed and killed Andraste. Her earthly husband, Maferath, a chieftain of the Alamari tribes himself, grew jealous as his wife's popularity and influence overshadowed his own. She was also revered as the Maker's betrothed, and Maferath began to see their own bond waning in significance as Andraste became ever more devoted to the Maker. Out of envy and spite, Maferath made a pact with the Archon Hysarian of Tevinter, allowing his beloved Andraste to be ambushed and captured. Andraste was burned at the stake in Rathus, the capital of Tevinter.
Oh my gosh, none of these stories are working out. Why did the Maker not save her with his power?
I have thought on this too. Did he withdraw his sight from her at that moment? Where were all the powers he bestowed upon her? This question has come to me many times, and I have no answer. Perhaps there was no way for Andraste to return to the Maker but through her death. We will never know for sure.
Do you know anything about the Dalish?
I have heard a little about how the elves gained their freedom from the Tevinter Imperium. When Andraste began her exalted march against the Imperium, the elves joined her cause to fight their masters. The great elven leader, Shatan, born in captivity, rose up to lead his people. He foresaw a future where the elves were free. Shatan was killed when Andraste was betrayed, but the elves continued to fight, eventually breaking free of the Imperium. The elves claimed the Dales in the south and settled there in a land of their own.
It didn't last.
The elves lived in the Dales for centuries. They resurrected the worship of the elven gods and would allow the building of no chantry. This angered the chantry, and the hostility between the two factions finally broke out in open war. The chantry says the elves struck first, but I do not know whether to believe it. The chantry declared a wholly exalted march against the elves, named for Andraste's similar march against Tevinter. During the exalted march of the Dales, the elven cities were sacked, and the elven state completely dissolved. Some of the elves bitterly accepted their fates and surrendered to human rule, living in the human cities as second-class citizens. But others, still fiercely proud of their heritage, refused to bow to the humans, and instead became homeless wanderers. There were the elves of the Dales, the Dalish.
Okay. Let's move on. Interesting stories. Most of them ended badly. All right, let's go pet on Bentley and then we'll head out.
Look at what your fool dog placed in my pack.
What?
A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
It's the thought that counts. He means well.
The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
That was a gift. You just can't throw it away like that.
I just did.
Oh, poor Bentley.
I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
So mean. I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Okay, Morgan. All right. I want to look at something. I'm trying to decide if I want to leave Sten here and take Leliana with us. His constitution is 15, strength of 29. Her constitution is much lower. No resistances. He has cold resistance. Probably because he must have some amulet or something on, maybe, or some piece of armor. All right, Sten. We're gonna keep you, but you better not disappoint me. All right, let's go.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
All right, let's head on back to the castle, or the Circle Tower of the Magi. Save here. All right, I think we are ready to go now. Yeah, we have no elf roots to craft anything. Nope. All right.
Let's get on with it then.
Yes, let's.
My wounds! They burn! It's unbearable!
I'm sorry, dude. Can we not go through here?
This is the prison for your mages? Ours is not so grand.
Not possible to pick. Oh, wait a minute. How do we... Where are we going? Oh.
Yes, was there something else you wanted?
I guess we can't get through until we agree to... Let's see. The circle cannot be left like this. I will help you.
This must be resolved quickly. If you can destroy the abominations, I will pledge my men to your cause in return.
Yeah. All right.
A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe.
Oh.
I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed. May Andraste lend you her courage, whatever you decide.
Oh boy. Things just got serious in the broken circle. Destroy the corrupted circle. Something terrible has happened. The circle tower has been overrun by abominations and demons and is in no shape to help the Grey Wardens battle the Blight. Knight Commander Gregor intends to use the right of annulment on the circle and has locked the great doors of the tower until reinforcements arrive. However, he has promised you the aid of the Templars if you can deal with the circle. Destroy all hostile, dangerous creatures in the tower so that the Templars are free to join your army. All right, let's get it on. Once we go through these doors, there's no turning back. So let's do a hard save here. Oh, that's not looking good. Not looking good. Boom. And he's shaking his head like, they crazy. Let's back up a little bit. What's in here? There's a chest over there. An apprentice. All right, let's do some looting. Private documents. Private documents. Is that in the codex? Private documents. It's not in there. Mages Collective. Letter of termination. My dear apprentice, I've sent this courier with this note to officially end your period of apprenticeship. I harbor you no ill will, for despite your complete incompetence, you have failed to do lasting harm to myself or my work. Sadly, I will not have a chance to witness your floundering attempts at improvement. When you return from your current errand, your apprenticeship will be over. Now hurry, I have dire need of the supplies I sent you to procure. Sincerely, the maid Teraster. I don't remember that. I want to know what that letter was about. These are all okay. Definitely not in there. All right, well, let's press. Watchguard of the Reaching. The chaos in the tower has allowed an apprentice to stumble across something ancient and hidden. Find all his notes to reveal a possible secret in the tower. Okay. Pile of filth. Elf root. Well, thank you very much. I certainly need that. Now let's go back out this way so we make sure we don't miss anything.
There is one thing I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
About you, perhaps. Why the deception over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about deception.
I do. And what use the deception might have had ended when King Cailan perished, did it not?
Maybe. I guess I was sort of hoping that would go away.
The truth does not go away.
I didn't say it was a good plan.
Whoa. Okay. I'll take that off. Thank you. Novice Dormer Rune, plus 2% spell resistance. Okay, we could put that on a weapon that has a rune spot, like we did for Alistair. Okay, we have another apprentice footlocker here. If I hold the mouse just right, to spot. You find a few more pages.
Going.
Alkalite staff. Let's take a look at that. Not as good as what Morgan is already using. Okay, nothing that way. All right, guess we're going through the door. Uh-oh. Hey, that's Wynne.
It's you. No, come no further. Grey Warden or no, I will strike you down where you stand.
Whoa, calm down there, Wynne. What are you doing here?
I am a mage of the Circle. More importantly, why are you here? The Templars would not let just anyone by.
I came here seeking the aid of the mages.
And you were told that the Circle was in no shape to help you, I suppose. So why did the Templars let you in? Do they plan to attack the tower now?
They're trying to. Don't worry, the Rite of Annulment has not arrived.
They sent for it then.
Yes, they did.
I feared they might have. What else could they do? So Gregor thinks the Circle is beyond hope. He probably assumes we are all dead.
He does.
They abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we are, we have survived. If they invoke the right, however, we will not be able to stand against them.
What happened here?
Let it suffice to say that we had something of a revolt on our hands, led by a mage named Uldred. When he returned from the battle at Ostagar, he tried to take over the Circle. As you can see, it didn't work out as he had planned. I don't know what became of Uldred, but I am certain all this is his doing. I will not lose the Circle to one man's pride and stupidity.
So what do you intend?
I erected a barrier over the door leading to the rest of the tower, so nothing from inside could attack the children. You will not be able to enter the tower as long as the barrier holds, but I will dispel it if you join with me to save this Circle.
Very well, I will help you.
Once Gregor sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust he will tell his men to back down. He is not unreasonable.
Will the children be safe here?
Petra and Kenan will watch them. If we slay all the fiends we encounter on our way, none will get by to threaten the children.
Okay, I suppose that could work.
You want us to assist this preachy schoolmistress to rescue these pathetic excuses for mages?
Hey!
They allow themselves to be corralled like cattle, mindless. Now their masters have chosen death for them, and I say, let them have it.
No. You need to calm yourself, sister. Why do you treat the circle with such scorn?
Look at how they live. Servants of the Chantry. They lack respect for themselves and their own power. Why should I respect them?
That's enough. Keep your poisonous thoughts to yourself.
Have it your way.
Petra, Kenan, look after the others. I will be back soon.
Wynne, are you sure you're all right? You were so badly hurt earlier. Maybe I should come along.
The others need your protection more. I will be all right. Stay here with them. Keep them safe and calm.
Have faith. We will not fail.
Your confidence is refreshing, though you should make sure it does not blind you to your weaknesses. If you are ready, let us go end this.
Okay. We get to add Wynne to our party now. Oh, she's automatically added. You can't travel any further without her. And of course we have to have our baby.
Yes.
Our man, Alistair. And I think we're going to bring Morrigan. It doesn't hurt to have two mages.
Indeed.
All right. Let's accept and carry on. Morgan disapproves. You met a stubborn old mage, Wynne, who insisted that there were innocents within who could be saved. While she may be wrong, this is probably worth investigating. Wynne has joined with you in the hopes that she can still save the circle. Yes, I like Wynne. She's got some good skills. Let's take a look at her. Okay, she has herbalism as well and master combat tactics. Okay, let's take a look at her spells and talents. She has arcane bolt, spirit healer. She can do group heals and revivals. That's good. Okay, rock armor, stone fist, earthquake, friendly fire possible. We need her to do some other primal, like either some ice or some fire. Heal, rejuvenate, regeneration, heroic offense. Ooh, that would be good to put on Alistair. Heroic aura. The caster sees an ally in an aura that completely shrugs off most missile attacks for moderate duration. Okay. Okay. All right, Miss Wynne. Let's look at your character record. High willpower and a high magic. Low constitution. Oh boy. And let's look at inventory. Enchanter staff. Let's see about this other staff that we have. Oh no, her staff is much better than what we have here. We could probably sell both of those and just be done with it. What is this? Silver apron. A belt +2 to magic. Okay. She needs... Well, I was going to say she needs some better clothes or armor on, but this is some pretty good armor she's wearing, even if it doesn't look like it. Okay, I guess we're set. Let's see what you do there, Miss Wynne. Okay, alrighty. So, when we come back, we will finish exploring the Circle Tower. So I thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to click the like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you on the next time. Bye.